very strange to do it in Dubai. They were literally the worst ones we had until now. Welcome back at another vlog, this time about Dubai and Singapore. I hope you enjoy our father and son adventures. Yeah, good morning. We are now dropping off the car.
Picking up that guy, man.
No, dropping it off.
We're picking it up now.
Well, yeah, okay, but we're gonna drop it off.
We're going to drop it off later.
In 15 minutes. To the airport. And yeah, then we're gonna head into the city for a quick trip to the Burj Khalifa and the Mirror. And we fly at 7:45, so then we have to be back before that. So it's gonna be a quick trip today, and then we fly off to Singapore. So well, hopefully the car now is air conditioned, and we can drive for like 15 minutes. So we just dropped off the bags, and now we're gonna have a quick look at the Burj Khalifa. It was quite easy. As you can see, we arrived at the Dubai Mall, which is the biggest in the world apparently. It's pretty big. They even have an ice rink in here. It's just immense. It's just impossible to describe how big this is. Every store you can imagine is here. Luxury stores, normal stores, stores you never heard of. Food court with every kind of food, fast food, different foods, you name it. They have an aquarium in here and other stuff. It's crazy. Barely fits on the screen, but we are outside at the main fountain here. Of course, it's super touristy. Oh, that's it. It just started. As beautiful as this place is and how impressive everything is, so of course it is a tourist trap around every corner, and it's full of tourists, of course. I mean, I'm a tourist too, but definitely can lose a lot of money if you stay around here very long. Everything is very expensive, of course, and most people that you see here are basically Instagram couples or something that you know, the girlfriend makes the boyfriend take a picture and look fancy in front of the building, and then they leave again. But yeah, we're gonna have a look inside the tower and see how far up we can go. Hello. Unfortunately, the Burj Khalifa is sold out. We didn't reserve any ticket beforehand, but that's okay because we didn't know if we were even gonna make it or not. So at least I'm gonna post some cards to Joey because I'm now with my father. He's over there. So I don't have anybody to send it to except my dog. So sending those to Joey. Something very strange is that in my country, the Netherlands, we don't celebrate Christmas yet because it's November. Because we have our holiday before that. So we first celebrate that and then we celebrate Christmas. So actually here I heard the first Christmas song and here everything is full of Christmas things. Like here. That's kind of strange. Because outside it's 30 degrees. And then you hear, you know, all the kinds of Christmas songs you can imagine. Like All I Want for Christmas, of course. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Take a market. Here we have the so-called soup complex. So basically the market, old market style. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's a dinosaur there. Look at that. Diplodocus dinosaur. Yeah. They even have a ginormous aquarium inside this mall. There you have sharks. Jesus Christ. Yeah, stingray. All kinds of sharks. And you can also dive in it if you want. So there's above there's like a cage or something and you can actually sort of dive inside of the tank. It's probably expensive. There's everything here. But yeah, it's really... oh, there are people diving there. And there's like a mermaid and divers. Wow. Yeah. Well, I'm in the habit of having world records here. Here we have the biggest digital screen in the world. It is humongous. And you wouldn't even see it if you were, because you're focused at the aquarium and then you're like, oh wait, there's another thing up there, which is also a world record, and this probably is also a world record. They have records all around. It's insane. So because the Burj Khalifa is closed, I'm going to use the ice rink. As you can see, here's my skates. Because, well, the money we didn't spend in the tower, I'm gonna use to ice skate. It's a long time ago that I have used this. Ice skating is over there. Because in the Netherlands there's almost never ice anymore. So I'm gonna do it in Dubai, in all places. It's harder than it looks. That's been a long time ago. But it's fun. Oh. And there I almost fell. Oh, it's going better and better. But I'm still not ready for competitions. But I'm not falling, that's a good thing. My dad is watching. It's very strange to do it in Dubai, of all places. But yeah, it's pretty nice.
What's this? This is a pistachio milk cake.
Yeah, looks interesting.
Never heard of it before, never seen it before.
Oh.
Looks interesting.
Bon appetit.
It's a small coffee, but I'll get a very large one anyway.
Yes, never happy.
They never heard of a small coffee here.
Yeah. Going back to the metro to go to the airport. It's time. I'm already pretty tired after the ice skating. Well, was actually half an hour of ice skating, and I think Dad is also pretty tired now.
Well, I'll probably notice it when I sit in the seat in the airplane.
Yeah. Probably, hopefully, we're gonna sleep in the airplane.
Yeah.
Because it's a night flight. So I hope actually we can sleep. Oh, this is a fluffy cake. Funny. So yeah, let's go to the metro. Indigo, there we go. Well, we're off to Chennai, the first stopover, and then the next one, the final destination, is going to be Singapore for one whole day.
Yeah.
So let's hope this is going to be a quiet flight. I don't see any children, so that's good.
It's a good sign.
Yeah, no crying kids.
I think it's going to be full plane though. A very full plane.
Yeah, well, let's hope the leg room is a bit decent.
Yeah.
I hope so. Well, we will see. It's going to be an Indigo.
Well, let's hope we can open up a window for a bit of ventilation.
So, after spending the whole day in Dubai, we finally made our way towards Chennai, India, for a quick stopover before continuing to Singapore. Well, we finally landed in Chennai after 4 hours of flying. The flight was jam-packed with people, and the seats are not very big, so my legs were very exhausted, and I had a wooden ass at some point. And we also had a little bit of turbulence. But the most annoying part was this transit check. They were literally the worst ones we had until now, that I had until now, because they were super slow. I mean, like, they really took their time, like turtles, and they were just annoying about every little detail for no reason. While I already did that once in Dubai, so they were just annoying for no reason. So yeah. Not even 1 hour in this country and they already annoyed me. Jesus Christ. After this, we were checked another 4 times for passports and tickets. Crazy. Later I learned that Chennai is infamous for its bad reputation. Anyway, it's time to change that airport for the best airport in the world, Singapore. Well, we finally arrived at Singapore airport, and we're both pretty knackered. Tried to sleep in the airplane, didn't work. Seats are way too hard. Indigo seats are not good seats. Very thin layer of fabric, and everything just feels like you're sitting on planks basically, so could never get the position to sleep in or something. I tried, but it was not successful. Well, now we're gonna try to get to the transfer part and then hopefully eat and sleep a little bit somehow. So of course, when you are in Singapore, you have to go to the Jewel and all the other things that they have here. They have a lot of stuff to do here. And we passed the clearance of the arrivals, and here we go into the Jewel. It's a Christmas theme. Really has a tropical feeling here. It's really cool. Very nice. Just look around. Mr. Reef trying a new pastry. It's a cheesy puff pastry wrapped in pandan. This is a coconut pastry, or bread or something. And what's in here is some sort of a bacon cheesy mix pastry. Everything is, yeah, you have a lot of interesting choices around here. Everything is new. You like it?
Weird.
Huh?
It's strange.
Oh, okay. Well. It's a bit odd.
Odd fragrances, odd smells.
So this coconut bread is actually very nice. Yeah. It's just a shredded coconut inside with seasoning, basically a sugary version. Very good. Yeah, well. And coffee. Well, right now my dad is sleeping in a sleeping pod or something. And yeah, we anyway took a lounge because my dad was super tired, understandably. We also have a lounge tonight, but he was in desperate need of laying down, and they're not really chairs to find very easily. Like, we're not in the mood to walk around and actively look for good chairs because it's a very big airport and there are a lot of restaurants and things like that. But yeah, we were already walking for a bit again in the airport, and we found this lounge, and he was like, can we please go in here? So yeah, we paid for this lounge. It's 3 hours, and then he paid extra to lay 2 hours in the sleeping pod, which I think was like 10 Singapore dollars an hour. But yeah, I mean, if you need it, you need it. So that's good that he did that. And I just went around and walked a bit. I dropped off the luggage. I also paid for that. Saved us a lot of effort and time because we're gonna be the whole day here. And that's it basically. Later we're gonna explore the Jewel area because there's a lot to do around there. And then later tonight we will go towards Terminal 3 because there I have a lounge passes for another lounge where we can stay for 3 hours. Or 3.5 hours, something like that. And yeah, there is also free food included, a shower and stuff like that, so we're definitely gonna use that. And after that we're probably gonna explore the area at night because the Jewel also has like shows with night and colors and stuff. So yeah, we're trying to make the best of this day. So yeah, we finally went up top to the level 5 where you have all the activities around this jewel basically. You can buy your tickets in the machine and you can pay them either separately or you can buy a bundle. So we did a bundle. It was relatively cheap. So we have 5 activities that we can do. Yeah, so we start with the maze and we are gonna have a look now at the bridge. So yeah, it's kind of fun. A lot of activities around here. And it looks amazing around here. It just looks like a giant jungle. And it feels also like a jungle. It's really humid, but it gives more to the atmosphere. So let's go to the bridge. So now we're crossing the glass platform bridge. It's see-through. So let's have a look. Whoa! That is that's pretty high. Yeah. And here you have the view of the jewel and the sky train. It's absolutely beautiful, and they have little waterfalls everywhere. It's really amazing what they did here. Really beautiful. And now we're gonna do the hedge maze and see how long it takes us to get out of this one. Not like in the mirror maze. So it's at least high enough for us. And it's yeah, they're real plants. Okay, so that's not the way. Okay. My dad, I thought they were real, but they are fake pop-outs. Yeah. Plop, plop, plop. Yeah. Funny. Well, we're almost there, I hope. Well, we made it on top. It was short but fun. It was a good maze. It's yeah, real trees, pretty big, and it goes pretty far. Yeah. My dad is there. Hey, Dad. And then we have the canopy park or canopy walk. I don't know exactly what it is. We will find out. But it's some kind of a floral park or something with flowers and animals. Oh, like this, I think. Oh yeah. A chameleon. And the orangutans. Twitter bird. Now we're going to do the most adventurous thing, the bouncing net, the walking net.
Diving off the roof.
Yeah. So Dad is going to show that age is just a number and that it's just in your head, right?
And free fall from the roof.
Yeah, something like that. Well, let's start.
Right, okay.
Let's see how far we can get. It's quite ingenious how they invent those things. Jesus. Not even that expensive. It's I don't know how much it was, maybe 25 euros or something for all those things. It was a bundle deal. I mean, if you're here, why not, right? especially for a layover. There are more boring ways to spend your layover than this. How's it going, Dad? Yeah, that's a good exercise. That's the ground, like 5 stories deep. Jesus. Woo. That's very weird. Just see the amount of effort he does. He keeps on going. He's almost there. And in the meantime we are 5 stories high. Well, this is checkpoint 2. Okay. Now the final part. Now this is the easy part. This part is easy. Still very weird that everything here is in Christmas spirit, while we in the Netherlands are not. So it feels very strange. We are in a warm country and there's Christmas. For us that's a very
strange phenomenon.
Well, yeah, it is upside down basically. So as we can see, we can do tons of things around this airport. One moment we can have lunch next to the Jewel, and the next we can enjoy the Jewel after dark with mysterious beautiful lights and calming music. Oh, and this forest is completely real. All those trees are real. And the idea of doing this was to create a little bit of Singapore inside the airport. And next to that, every terminal has its own set of unique activities, like a cactus garden, a butterfly garden, a flower garden, or a free cinema, a swimming pool, a gym. Next to that they also have multiple food courts with any kind of food you can wish to have. And the best thing is, everything is walkable or by SkyTrain. Well, Dad, what have we been doing the last couple of hours?
Well, first of all, we've been sleeping a little bit, a sort of cat nap.
Yeah.
Then we went to the picture theater to watch a film with Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was Homecoming, the last part of Homecoming movie.
Oh yeah. And now, after the film finished, we went to this coffee bar and had a coffee with a slice of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's around 12 p.m. and we still have a couple of hours to do because we will fly at 10:15 in the morning. So we are just entertaining ourselves around here and then watching some movies or seeing some things and enjoying the airport. At least this airport is an airport where you cannot be bored, so that's good.
Yeah.
So we're now gonna go back to the movies and see what there is on this time. It's a free movie. It says also very cool. They have a free cinema here.
Yep.
So let's see what it offers this time.
Yeah, what the next film is.
We are waiting for check-in and almost sleeping. Well, good morning. We kind of rose up again from the dead, slightly, and we have seen it turn back into morning. Same place, just a different light. And then in a couple of hours we will embark on the last part of this journey towards Australia, finally. And hopefully we will catch some Z's in the plane, hopefully. Because I collected all my sleep for the plane, so I hope it's gonna work.
Yeah.
Maybe you too.
Yeah, well, I'm not a great fan of sleeping sitting upright. I have the most difficulty in sleeping like that. So I usually save it all up for when I can lie down somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess the big question is, can you spend a day in Singapore, one day, without having to book a hotel? Yes, you can, but I wouldn't recommend the second day. So you can do a lot in here, even if you don't go to the Jewel, because if you want to go to the Jewel, you have to cross the official border basically, so you have to do the check from the arrivals and stuff like that. But yeah, if you can go to the Jewel, basically, then you have the mall, you have all the terminals, and then you have all the activities in the terminals. So you can definitely fill your entire day with activities and stuff like that. For sleeping, yeah, you can do it without. You can do basically a one-nighter somewhere on a couch or something, or sofa. There are a lot of resting places. If you can find this chair, you are lucky. If you can sleep like that, it's up to you. But I would not recommend the second one because I'm already tired now. But yeah, it's possible, definitely. It's not like other airports. You can basically lay down everywhere you want. And they almost all the time have something open or food ready or something. So yeah, it is possible, definitely possible. And if you saw YEStheory, they did it for 3 days even, so imagine.
Only
10 minutes left. 10 minutes there.
For the message
How
from
do you
the
feel to go
Australian
back after 20
government.
years?
Australia has strict biosecurity laws that apply to you. We need your help to protect Australia's environment, unique wildlife, farming, and way of life from dangerous pests and diseases.
Bloody hell.
Very fast.
Oh, well done. After a 7.5 hour flight, we almost crash landed into Sydney. But it doesn't matter because we finally made it. Yeah, the other side.
Yeah, I'm very nice.
And open your shirt to see what they say.
Alright.
Well, the moment has come. Australian and New Zealand families. I can finally use my Australian passport to check in. Well, we finally made it to Sydney.
Yes.
And we jumped on the train immediately because we have to run to the bed and breakfast because they're waiting for us. So yeah, it was more or less a smooth flight. Just the ending was slippery slidey.
The landing was a bit slimy.
Yeah.
I think he wanted to go left, but he actually had to go straight ahead, so he sort of swerved a bit.
Yeah, or maybe he was trying to avoid pigeons or something, I don't know. But yeah, the customs was a bit busy, but it was all okay. I could finally use my passport for the first time. So, and obviously the guy was a bit surprised. he asked, "Oh, so where you're living?" I'm like, "In the Netherlands." Okay, and what you're doing here? Well, this is my first time. And he was like, "What?" So I had to explain the situation. That was kind of funny. That's what I did it for. So yeah, now we're hopefully going to bed because we didn't really sleep for 2 nights now, and we're basically dead. Yeah, we're past it.
My sleeping period.
Yeah, but when we hit the bed, then we are dead.
Yeah.
So hopefully we arrive in the bed. And finally, after 2 long and hectic sleepless nights, we made it to our Airbnb and called it a night. Thank you for watching, and we will continue the next time.